Hello, Maple families. We are excited about welcoming our new sixth graders to Maple School. My name is Sam Kurtz, and I'm Maple's principal. I'm joined today by our assistant principal, Betty Holtzgoff, one of our sixth grade math teachers, Betsy Safranek, and one of our school psychologists, Blake Zweig. Our presentation today will help acquaint you to your new school and your new home as Maple Mustangs. Our agenda consists of several areas of importance, including the list that you see on this slide. We'll provide a summary of each of these agenda items as we go through this presentation. Also, we will post this presentation on our website for your future reference. So let's get started. I'd like to start by introducing myself. As I mentioned, my name is Sam Kurtz, and this is going to be my second year as Maple's principal. Prior to rejoining Maple School this year, I was the principal over at Edgewood Middle School in Highland Park, District 112. I also served as the assistant principal before that at Shepherd Middle School in Deerfield, District 109. And before that, I was the sixth grade science teacher here at Maple School. Maple's a very special place, and we can't wait for you to join us. Mrs. Holtzgoff?
Hi, everyone. My name is Betty Holtzgoff. I'm the assistant principal at Maple School, and next year will be my 8th year in the school district. In my previous lives, I used to be a school psychologist as well as a special education administrator in various neighboring districts in the area. I am super excited to get to know each and every one of you as incoming sixth grade families.
Thank you, Mrs. Holtzgoff. Parent involvement at Maple is encouraged and appreciated. We couldn't do it without you. Serving our middle school students is a collaborative effort, and we value you as partners in ensuring their experience is positive. There are various ways that parents can support their students. Listed here are a few examples. We are fortunate to have a very active parent-teacher organization at Maple School. There are numerous activities supported by our PTO during the school year. Parents are encouraged to join the PTO and volunteer, and our students enjoy seeing their parents in the school environment. Christy Hartbarger and Sonia Riske are this year's PTO co-presidents. Here's a list of PTO events and activities designed to support our Maple students and faculty during a typical school year. Again, your support for our parent-teacher organization is greatly appreciated. Please consider joining. Middle school is an opportunity for our students to learn more about themselves, explore different opportunities and interests, and develop their academic and social skill sets. During sixth grade, we want our students to adjust to the middle school schedule and responsibilities. Forming friendships and building relationships will help ensure a smooth transition to middle school. We challenge all sixth grade students to get involved and try new activities to establish friendships and learn about what might be new interests. In seventh grade, we challenge our students to begin developing their self-advocacy skills. Forming a voice and sharing perspectives is an important component of middle school, and as our students become leaders in seventh grade, we want them to demonstrate confidence in themselves and take ownership of their learning. Eighth grade students are preparing for high school. Not only are they completing tasks at the eighth grade level that will prepare them for the rigors of high school, but they're also serving as role models for the underclassmen and considering the legacy that they will leave behind. Middle school is a transformative time in your child's life. We're honored to have the opportunity to collaborate with you in making these 3 years a positive experience for all. We like to think of the K-12 learning experience like a diamond. At the bottom of the diamond are the elementary years, where the building blocks and foundations for learning occur. As you move to the middle of the diamond, it's much wider. These are the middle years in the learning process. During this time, we offer many opportunities for students to explore and engage in their learning. At Maple, we have a variety of creative arts classes, world languages, extracurricular opportunities, and clubs. We want our students to experience a wide variety of learning at the middle grades. As they enter high school, the diamond begins to narrow again. Students begin to focus more on specific areas of interest. Again, at the middle level, we want our young people to have a diverse experience across the board. Middle school is a very exciting time for our students as they explore their academic and extracurricular interests and become young adults. Our focus is on the whole child to support their social, emotional, and academic growth. We do this by exposing our students to a variety of experiences and serving each student as an individual, providing instruction and support that is personalized for each learner. It is almost certain that our middle school students will make mistakes. Sometimes you'll ask your student why they made the choices they did, and they simply won't know. They're telling you the truth. We need to view middle school as a safe place to learn from our choices and grow. Administrators and teachers view themselves as coaches, as it's our role to help process with our students. Please communicate and partner with us as we support your students through the bumps that may arise.
Here is a list of non-blocked classes that are 40 minutes each. Your child will rotate through 4 different creative arts classes, taking a different one each quarter. The other non-blocked classes include world language, PE and health, and various support classes. These are your child's core block subject teachers, pictured here. The core blocked subjects include ELA with Mrs. Fosco or Ms. Sheridan, social studies with Mrs. Norquist, science with Mrs. Grudy, math with Mrs. Sevis or myself, Mrs. Safranek, and Mr. Bryant, the special education 6th grade teacher. This is our bell schedule, along with a sample of what a 6th grade specific schedule could look like. As you can see, school begins at 8:35 and ends at 3:35 every day. Students are expected to be in their class, their first period class, by that 8:35 a.m. bell for attendance. If you notice looking at the sample schedule, math and ELA meet for 80 minutes every day. Science and social studies meet every other day for 80 minutes and 40 minutes each on Fridays. Support classes might take the place of a creative arts or world language period. 5th period is lunch recess. You'll notice that advisory meets 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the middle of the day. This is an opportunity for advisors to help students with all sorts of social, emotional learning components, organization, and we will help students right off the bat with figuring out their individual schedule. It will take a little bit of time as it is a big transition from elementary school, but it is remarkable at how quickly students pick up their schedule. Some expectations of the 6th grade teachers. We spend a lot of time with the students, helping them find that organizational system that works best for them. This might also require some assistance from you at home. We expect students to be on time, ready to learn. We expect them to utilize their assignment notebook, which is an excellent way to help handle that time management component. All teachers for 6th grade use websites to help communicate pertinent information about each of their classes. This includes homework assignments, upcoming assessments, a course syllabus, and so much more. These web pages are very helpful for your student, especially if they are absent. We truly value the communication between home and school, so we expect parents to check in on their child's work and their overall progress on Parent Portal. With that said, we're also helping to foster that self-advocacy among our students. So we encourage the students to make appointments with teachers, to have meetings if they have any questions or need any extra support in a class. We are here to help them learn and grow.
Maple students will participate in small group advisory classes 3 days per week for 20 minutes per day. Within their advisory, they will receive instruction in social emotional learning, executive functioning strategies, and support with the everyday challenges of middle school. Social emotional learning topics will include concepts such as mindfulness, developing and maintaining peer relationships, diversity, coping skills for managing stress, and others. Maple's 8th grade peer partners will visit our 6th grade advisory classes each month throughout the school year in order to facilitate and lead classroom activities involving the 6 pillars of character counts: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. The Peer Partner Program provides a great way for our 6th grade students to learn about Maple through the eyes and experiences of our students and develop relationships with 8th grade mentors. Maple's student services team includes resources, staff, and support for all Maple students and families. Our team includes 2 school psychologists, 1 school psychology intern, a speech and language pathologist, an EL teacher, a wonderful school nurse, a reading specialist, 4 special education teachers, 1 to 2 teaching assistants per grade, and of course, our principal and assistant principal. We all work closely together to support our students, parents, and staff. Our student services team meets with our general education teachers on a weekly basis in order to problem solve any challenges that may arise throughout the school year. It's a nice time for teams to come together and support our students collaboratively. Please never hesitate to contact a member of our student services team for support.
We have several after-school clubs and activities at Maple throughout the year. Students are encouraged to get involved. It's a great way to make new friends, and there's something for everyone. Information can be found on the Maple website under the About Us in the Clubs and Activities tab. The information will be updated at the start of the school year. We have an amazing music department at Maple School. All students are invited to participate. Typically, our students meet before school at 7:45 a.m. for chorus, orchestra, and band. And we anticipate them starting the second week of school. Intramurals are open to everyone, and it is a drop-in activity. These are just some examples of the various activities that you could participate in if this is something you're interested in. Mr. Kopak is our athletic director. These are our fall, winter, and spring athletic events. You can also check the athletics page for additional information on each and every event. Our students are involved and perform very well in a variety of scholastic activities and competitions. The Maple Math team participates in the Math Counts competition series, which includes both individual and team contests. It's a fun opportunity for students to improve their problem-solving skills and apply them toward non-routine problems. Science team students compete with other middle school science, math, and engineering students in a Battle of the Brains Science Bowl. and a model car engineering competition in the electric car competition, which is housed at the Arguany National Laboratory. The Scholastic Bowl students meet for an academic competition that offers the opportunity to match your knowledge in content areas such as math, science, literature, sports, current events, geography, and history against other IESA schools. So our motto here at Maple School is get involved and be involved. It will make Maple the best time ever.
We recognize students for a variety of accomplishments, including academic, athletic, character, and personal growth. Listed here are some of our quarterly and annual recognitions we award at Maple. Some other important items here. E-packets will go out this summer, and we will not have packet pickup days. Some information found in this e-packet includes the iPad distribution process, the summer marquee, dance class information, and the Maple drop-off and pickup traffic pattern. Student schedules will be distributed during advisory on the first day of school, and advisory teachers will review these with your students. Locker setup is scheduled for August 24th and August 25th from 9 until 12 and from 1 until 4. Establishing open lines of communication is critical for a successful school year. Please feel free to reach out to your teachers and principals with any questions, comments, ideas, and concerns that you have. Listed here are a few methods in which we communicate upcoming events, news, and other timely information. We ask that you please keep yourself informed of the happenings around Maple by reading these communications. Students should plan to bring their backpacks with school supplies and their PE uniforms for the first day of school on September 2nd. Buses will run their usual routes, and students will report right to advisory first thing in the morning for an extended advisory period in which they will review school procedures as well as their schedule. The Quest lunch program will be up and running, and there will be a special schedule for the opening school ceremony at the beginning of the school day. Students will still attend all of their classes and meet all of their teachers. Here's some additional information about how to obtain the various uniforms for Maple Fine Arts and PE. Students may buy additional PE uniforms, shirts, or shorts. As a reminder, this presentation will be up on the District 30 website, so you can access it there afterward. We want to thank you all for joining us for this presentation, and we cannot stress how thrilled we are to begin this journey with you and your student. Please feel free to reach out to us with any questions you have as we prepare for an incredible 2021-22 school year. Thanks again, and take care.
My favorite part of 6th grade was all the creative arts opportunities like STEM and art.
My favorite part of 6th grade has been getting new teachers, and each subject you get to see new teachers and it's not the same face all day.
My favorite part about 6th grade is the creative arts. I really like facts because you can cook and sew, which are my favorite things to do.
My favorite part of 6th grade has been like connecting with other 6th graders, even if we're 6 feet apart. It's fun to like be in like a community where we can get to know each other, and we're like all in the same classes, and we learn the same things. It's just really fun to connect.
My favorite part of 6th grade has been learning a lot and meeting new people and meeting new friends and meeting new teachers and meeting everyone.
part of sixth grade has been the people, and like the teachers are so supportive of what you do, and so are the kids. They're very nice, and you make so many new friends, and it's just fun.
I was most nervous about sixth grade being super duper hard, but I'm not scared about it anymore because all the teachers help you get through learning and just really everything.
When I was in fifth grade, I was concerned about the letter grades and the amount of homework, but now in sixth grade, I realized that there isn't much stress on that.
When I was entering sixth grade, I was most nervous about grades, but now I'm not nervous at all because I know how it works and it's really fair.
I was really worried about like grades and having a lot of homework, but now that I'm in sixth grade, it's not really a big deal because if you need help, your teachers can help you.
I was really nervous about like tests and my grades, but now that I'm in sixth grade, my teachers, they like really make sure that I can do my best on the test, and they're really fun and kind, and they can help me learn a lot.
I was most nervous about like meeting new friends because I didn't really have any friends from my old school in my hybrid group. So I was really nervous about like, oh, are they gonna like me? And I made a lot of new friends now, so it's all good.
What had me really nervous was like how my grades were gonna be, especially in math, because every year I get really psyched, like I really like, oh my god, math, and it's honestly really good. You just have to really work your hardest and try your best, and then you're just gonna be fine. I'm still kind of nervous about it, but like there's like you can always be nervous about something, but like just power through anything, basically.
One piece of advice is that don't always be stressed about everything, because stress can actually make you be nervous to do everything. So if you're nervous to do everything, you might not get stuff done.
One piece of advice that I would offer is if you do all the assignments and you do all the homework and you study for your tests, you'll be completely fine.
One piece of advice I would give to a fifth grade student is just to live in the moment and not to stress about grades or homework.
A piece of advice would be try your best and don't be nervous because it's just like fifth grade. And
A piece of advice I would offer to a fifth grade student is that you don't have to be very serious in sixth grade. You can still have fun while learning, and then you can have lots of fun in sixth grade.
One piece of advice that I would offer to a fifth grader is don't stress. Like, teachers know how much they're giving you, and they're only giving you that much because they think that you can handle it, and they know how much other teachers are giving you. So just don't stress, everything will be fine.
The advice I'd offer is stay true to yourself, know who your real friends are, and just try your best. And if you don't succeed, there's always someone who wants to help.